Hey there, true believers, Etrian Odyssey here with more Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 3. Last time, we explored the area to get to this point. It was very hard, and there were fishy people in our way. They're down there. We can't go back there because that's a one-way shortcut, because this area is terrible. But, between videos, I grinded, and in the opening part, the part 0, I guess, that's a better way to say this, we forgot the map controls again. We leveled up one time. Everyone is level 24 now, as you see in the sidebars, and we're gonna take... There's a point of gun mastery, because we have lights out to a decent level. I'm happy with that. It's not gonna be, you know, super useful, but level resets, it's a thing that happens. KO needs to put a point into shield mastery. We need her to do a thing in very shortly, so let's go ahead and do that. Rain, the dodge skill is always handy. Sahoni, we have Unbind to a decent level, and I don't really want to start pumping a lot of points into Refresh. We can only refresh and unbind one person at a time, which sucks, but we'll have to deal with it. It's not that big a deal, but we do need to get a line heal power-up, so healing is going to be better for that. And Heather, I think it's time we pick up her next skill, which is this, Armor Piercer. There was a big debate that I read, actually, about Armor Piercer versus Cloudbuster. The fact that you can Armor Piercer every round and deal damage every round, and the damage from those 2 rounds will be almost double the damage from Cloudbuster, which takes 2 rounds to fire off. It's better to go Armor Piercer mathematically, so Armor Piercer it is. Handy little thing. Also, I beat one of the 5th floor FOEs again. The crocodile thing. I beat one of those, and I got its conditional drop, the Pig Iron Fang. What that does, you sell one of them to get this, the Gandvam, I think is what it's called. It's probably not, but that. It's really, really strong, so we got that. But let's continue this way, because this way was where Olympia went. Small crevice visible. Proceed, yes. You proceed down a wild path into the labyrinth, where man has yet to tread. You step past a wall of blue rocks and coral to discover Olympia, the object of your search. Yep, that is in fact the goal. So, Olympia coldly and emotionlessly spits these words at you, utterly reversed from her previous tone. Well, we do value our lives, but I think we can take you now. With this, Olympia raises one hand into the air. In response to her signal, a beast appears from the depths of the reef, between you and the girl. It's kind of what we do. I mean, it happens. As the girl brings down her arm down to point at you, the beast charges. The time has come for battle. Well, let's begin our battle then. Against this, the Abyssal Death. This is the FOE from the floor. From the floor that I fought, the ones that I've been testing against. This is why I've wanted to test against them, because this is where you fight one. This is a mandatory FOE boss fight. So let's go ahead and try to hit him with lights out. It might not work, but we do want to do that. If I can get a provoke off, that should be handy. We want to throw a Kagero, just to have another helper around there, and KO will begin to throw her Armor Piercer. If we can blind him... Oh, my shadow's gone. No, how dare you. See, that hit really hard. Now we need to start using Line Guard, because, well, Line Guard is going to be is one of your most important skills in this boss fight. He hits really hard later on, and yeah, we definitely want to have Line Guard up on the front lines, or else it will die. Also, he is weak to all elements, so I brought a couple jars with me. But most importantly, I brought these shock oils. These are incredibly handy, and we're going to go ahead and do that on Heather. Heather is going to get a shock oil. That's going to be very, very helpful for her. Because while this thing is resistant to all physical damage, because he sucks like that, he's not resistant against magic damage. So we'll throw that on Kira also, just to power our 2 main damage dealers up. and KO is just going to absorb damage like a good little tank. Let's throw another Kagero, actually. And Sahoni's gonna line heal. I have a feeling what's gonna happen. So let's line guard as best we can. See, tear apart. Tear apart is his big nasty skill. It hits everyone in the party for lots and lots and lots of damage. It's very, very powerful, and it's kind of a really serious, a legitimately serious problem. Guard Tactic, another very useful skill for this boss fight, so we're going to go ahead and throw that. I'm going to keep calling it a boss fight, even though it's not technically a boss fight, but it is a boss fight. It stops your progress, and it's a big, powerful enemy. Ergo, boss battle. We're going to defend the back row as well. Now, when he gets low on health, he will begin to spam, he will begin to spam Tear Apart. And if this boss continues to do that, he becomes borderline impossible to take down. So I feel for you if that happened. It happened to me literally every other time that I've tried to handle this guy. So we just keep up our strategy of throw all of the line guards and all of the defense and keep people healed as best I'm able. We should. Oh, the oils wore off. That's not good. That's moderately frustrating, actually. Well, we can actually snipe him with cross slash, so that'll work. We should be able to take him down with just physical attacks. So we'll cross slash and then we'll physical attack. And there's the Abyssal Death. And there, the Pig Iron Fang. That's how you get that. Kill him with physical attacks. He's very hard, but it's doable. Olympia stares at you in disbelief as you slay the dreadful monster. Must what, surrender? The girl is suddenly interrupted by a voice ringing from the heavens. Can do, sir. What the hell is he talking about? Olympia also seems to hear the mysterious echoing voice and nods discontentedly. I'm sure you'll do just fine, mysterious voice. The voice of the heavens takes a deep sigh, after which a blue sphere appears before you. Sea Bead? What the hell is the Sea Bead? Ketos. Well, we'll have to remember that name. The deep, loud, and clear voice slowly fades. After the voice dies down, you take the sea bead, and Olympia walks toward the coral reef behind her. You doubt we'll meet again. I don't exactly think that's how that's gonna... She then dashes through the coral orchard with inhuman speed and disappears from view. This may be a good opportunity to report to Kujara on Ocean Master Ketos and the strange Sea Bead. Very well then. We'll have to do that. But first, map this room. Traditional 3x3 square. Everyone loves 3x3 squares. They're the best things in all of Etria. Now we have the Sea Bead. That's neat. What can we do with the Sea Bead? I don't know. I do know. Shh. Small crevice. Let's get past these fish before they go beat us up, because that would be bad. Oh, we didn't heal. Crap. Whoops. Whoopsie. I forgot to heal. Well, we can heal in battle. It's fine. And we'll fire. Eventually Armor Piercer will be a lot stronger. Like, it'll actually be much better than physical attacks. Like, a lot better. And it'll just be a thing we want to spam every turn. But too bad we don't have we don't have infinite TP to do that with. Son of a bitch. Dare you. See, I didn't know how fast Sahoni would be in that case, so I'm not sure. I wasn't aware if he was going to save her or not. Well, let's bodyguard just to make sure Kira survives. We'll do regular healing, and we should be fine after this. There we go. Perfect. All because I forgot to heal after the boss fight. Good job, Self. I'm the best at this, didn't you guys know? I'm not, I'm sorry. People are gonna rip into me about this. I got yelled at for forgetting buff duration in my first Etria playthrough. Well, imagine what you guys are gonna say this time. Where is he? Where are you? In the small room bursting with blue leaves, a young man watches over the injured sentries. Upon noticing you, he ambles over to chat. Oh, hello. You quickly inform Kujira of what transpired, and he nods before speaking again. Well, I did get the sea bead, whatever that is. So that was cool. The young man mutters some more and motions to his men to begin packing their things. Probably a fair plan, actually, Kujira. Probably a good plan. Their mission is not quite complete. Kujira seems to think you should report to the Senatus. Having finished their preparations, the young man and his sentries return to Armor Road. You reflect that it would be best to follow their lead in order to report to the Senatus. I can't speak today, and I am sorry. Well, I guess we should go fiddle with our map, and then we'll go back. Well, there was that. So Crocodile Hybrids didn't get me anything. Can buy another one of those bows. That I'll never need another one ever again. It's cool that I can buy one, but I will not need it ever again. We'll take a nap, or rather, sleep. Senatus it is then. I mean, I wouldn't say allowed her to escape. I mean, well, hopefully we can do that for you. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't need that plot item anyway. Monies. Yeah! Go deeper. Oh my. New mission? Okay, cool. Let's look at our level up first, though. Because we are going to want another one of Gun Mastery to get Swashbuckling. Swashbuckling is a very interesting attack here. It makes normal attacks maybe hit twice. It's pretty neat. I think another fighter class had that as well, actually. Another point of Shield Master for anti-fire, anti-cold, anti-volt. Very, very useful skills if you've ever watched one of these other Etria playthroughs. Those are very, very, very good skills. We're gonna need this one pretty soon, actually. Rain will pick up another point of that to reduce TP cost further. Very nice. Sahoni is going to get another blood return to strengthen the synergy between Kagero and it. And Heather, does that raise the it doesn't raise the cost. Ooh, cool. Free level up of Armor Piercer. Very handy. Yeah, pretty much. We are like the best you have, realistically, here. 6th floor. Very well. That's definitely strange. Not something you normally see, a vertical whirlpool. Ah, that's oddly coincidental. Well, I mean, she's holding the key. She took it from us. Oh, I imagine so. They generally only get harder. Now, when we succeed, it's a lot of confidence you have. Wish I had some of that. Well, back to the grotto it is then. And we're going to the sixth floor this time to look for this whirlpool. That's interesting. That's weird that this Ketos person would just give us the key like that. I'm gonna just auto attack the on-up now. I don't think we need to actually be strategic at all here. Yeah, just beat him up. It'll work. Yeah, you'll notice the FOE that's up here usually is dead again. He was the one I tested my strategy and power levels on to see if it was a thing that I could do, and I did. So it's a thing we did. Yeah. Perfect. I like how we can't. I like how we can just auto attack fights in that 5th floor. It's very handy. Now, if I were a secret whirlpool in front, surrounded by current, where would I be? I guess probably over on the other side of the map, huh? Maybe it's up here though. Who knows? I just have to poke around. We'll find it. Sooner or later, we'll find it. We'll get it. After we get these ones. Stop. Just all of the things that you do, stop that. Dead end. Alright, it's not here. Wherever it is, it's not there. Very well. Off we go. Let's see, this goes like this. Probably is over another half of the map. Oh well, we can always map things out anyway. It's not going to kill us to do one of the game's big gimmicks, is it? I think if we do this, we should be fine. And we may get a throat out of it as well, which would be cool. Not quite. Auto attack. We didn't need the throat, but it would have been nice if we could have gotten it. Oh well, no harm. Just top everybody off. Well, most everybody. Sony's still okay. Small crevice. Proceed. Sure. Why? Okay. Can't go back then. All right. That was a tiny bit foolish of me. There's another current here. Current. Probably current. I see no shortcuts around. There's one right here, though. And we will see what's through this little shortcut. I think it goes like that, probably. So there's more currents up here. We'll go through this, in just a minute. So give me one moment, everybody.